It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game, and as the Clippers come into town for this one. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. And back in Utah following the road trip, it's the Jazz on home turf.
Well, there's no place like home, Kevin. It's always nice to be in familiar surroundings, around those that cheer for you, your family and friends. And home is home. There's no place like it.
Yeah, how about just sleeping in your own bed? You're not flying from city to city, getting in at 3 in the morning and after playing a tough game. So just a lot of advantages in terms of that familiarity when you are home.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan, and it's Johnson in the small forward position.
And really, the last few seasons, the Clippers have been one of the most consistently strong teams in the league. A far cry from when they were a bottom feeder back in the day. They have become one of the premier franchises in the NBA.
Clippers on defense. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
That's a 2 from Paul. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Always some entertainment value when you go with the windmill jam.
Yeah, rim shaker and the wrist breaker.
Outrageous, guys.
The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
Right wing. And Gobert kicks to Favors. And here they go. And Griffin scores. The assist by Johnson.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. And I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Yeah, Greg, you like groove, don't you?
I do. Let's groove tonight, Kevin. And matter of fact, let's just stay in the attack mode that we're seeing from these guys. They're getting whatever they want.
Favors. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
He's off on the second. Redick dishes to Jordan. Johnson goes in. Jordan high post. Pass to Redick. Lets the 3 fly. That is good. J.J. Redick. Redick's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And now we've got a moment to see how the Jazz are doing ranking-wise, Kevin. 8th in second chance points. 11th in three-point field goal percentage. And they're in the top half of the league in blocks. That's pretty good. Not too bad.
And looking again at those second chance points, they might not be the best in that area in terms of the outcome of some games.
Hood kicks to Hayward. The shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Last time they met was in Utah, where they beat the Jazz.
Their last game against this squad, they won out thanks to some big contributions from the bench.
A total team effort, and I think the starters enjoyed a chance to be able to step back and relax and enjoy how the bench played.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Austin Rivers in for Chris Paul. And Cole Aldrich with the slam.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. Got me thinking back to my days.
Oh, yeah, right. It does make you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, speak for yourself, because I could never throw it down like that. But I will say, it sure looks fun, doesn't it?
And the Clippers making a change here. And Mbah-a-Moute's checked in. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
No doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
Rivers kicks to Mbah-a-Moute. Green left side. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Tell you what, that was all made possible by the heads-up defense at the other end.
And I love that as soon as they get their hands on the basketball, they immediately get out and transition.
Crawford outside. No good with the triple. Johnson kicks to Booker. Nato. The Clippers grab the miss.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Clippers lead by 9. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Luke Mbah-a-Moute out there with Green. Then there's Austin Rivers. Then it's Crawford. And it's Aldrich in at the center position. Clippers leading by 7.
And Coach Doc Rivers wears multiple hats for this organization. Not only is he the head coach, but also in charge of all basketball operations, really the leader in a lot of ways for this team.
A big group substitution here for the Clippers. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldrich. Pierce comes in for Mbah-a-Moute. J.J. Redick's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Paul in for Austin Rivers. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Thinking about Doc Rivers being a leader, he was like that on the floor, Clark, as well. You know that. You went against him.
A leader and a winner, no doubt about it. And there have been a lot of coaches that came from his old Celtics team. And of all of them, perhaps the least surprising is Doc Rivers for the reasons we just mentioned. Leader and coach on the floor.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
The Jazz shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Griffin's checked in for the Clippers.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
Hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that. No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
and maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Right, just what the doctor ordered us, some high-flying addicts to narrow the depth. That jam! I mean, just beautiful. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, it's definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Paul goes in. Paul is doubled. And stolen by Favors.
Only one player gets credit for the steal, but really both defenders made it happen on that one.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Nice ball movement by Utah. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's his running. Here's Paul. Jordan at the elbow. And stolen by Hayward. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Pierce. Paul passes to Griffin. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That free throw, no good. Johnson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. He hits the second from the line.
You know, another point of contention between every NBA fan is whether or not the age restriction is a good thing. Some want it increased, others want it gone altogether. You know, for me, it's a matter of whether or not you as a team feel that that player can make an impact on your roster.
And there are arguments, Clark, on both sides for the NBA and the age restriction it has currently right now. Having one seems to have helped the level of play overall, but I think there's some improvements that can be made.
Yeah, with the D-League coming into its own, though, Kevin, the discussion has opened up again. NBA teams used to not have a place for high school players. The D-League could serve in that regard now, but having a restriction is something that I think has helped the NBA. I actually would like to see it be 20 years old.
Me too.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
And Redick kicks to Whoa!
Good.
Yes. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in the game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw it.
I tell you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
And it's Paul penetrating. It's Redick on the wing. Shoots the 3. Gobert pulls it in. Jazz trailed by 12. Here's Hayward. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Hayward's got 8.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. A resounding dunk.
Just a take-no-chance slam by the big fella.
Got it off in time. And it goes at the buzzer! And we've reached halftime in this one. The Clippers on top. They're up by 10. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And the third quarter about ready to get underway. You look at Blake Griffin in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
And now the third quarter about to get going. You look at Blake Griffin in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
We've got Burke. Jeff Withey is out there with Trevor Booker. And it's Ingles in the three. That's the group right now for Utah. Nato. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And that one's good, Griffin.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Here's Withey. Feeds to Ingles. To the inside. Nato. Up and in on the layup.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
And Johnson with the stuff.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander. And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound. Just a little too aggressive.
And unnecessary. That's over the top. That's doing too much, Greg. He wasn't in good position there, and he was never going to get the ball. He just wasted a foul.
Green, he's checked in for Wesley Johnson. They get it back. Jordan's shot is off. It's stolen by Green. Here's Griffin. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Jazz trailed by 14. Hayward dishes to Gobert. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. 8 points for Rudy Gobert.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And Paul gets it to go in.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
And Mack kicks to Booker. Pass to Gobert. He dishes it to Mack. In the corner, it's Hayward. 5 on the clock. Here's Gobert. Good D by Jordan.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Green kicks to Paul. The dish to Jordan. They kick it out to Green. Off target from outside. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. The three. The Clippers grab the miss. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Paul. He's guarded closely.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Utah calls timeout.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
Derek Favors checked in for the Jazz. Burke comes in for Mack. And then for the Clippers, Cole Aldrich. He's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Crawford comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Rivers in for Chris Paul. Hayward can't hit. Clippers leading by 16. It's Crawford with the drive. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Hood. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hood's got his 2nd bucket.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we can see right there why he does.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Pierce is checked in. They kick it out to Green. Crawford passes to Rivers. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Crawford lays it in without an inch of room around him. And the Clippers lead by 16.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen. It seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He's been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. Los Angeles leading by 6. Oh! Did you see that? Man, oh, man.
Ooh, getting frisky. Not every day we see a dunk like that.
I hope everybody was harnessed in for that one.
Boy, I tell you what, that's an earth shaker there.
2 shots.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the 3rd. Crawford with the ball. Favors picks him up. Crawford dishes to Pierce. The Clippers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. First one falls for. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. And both free throws good for Paul Pierce. 15 seconds left in the 3rd. Favors attacking. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Jazz have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. And that one falls for Favors.
Derek Favors.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 9 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Oh, no. Not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line.
The Clippers have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit.
And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Clippers lead by 17. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Los Angeles leading by 17. And the Clippers looking at who they've got. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Redick and Crawford, the sharpshooters outside. And it's Paul in at the 1. To the middle. Mack, good. Mack's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Jazz.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Green, he's checked in for Jamal Crawford. Inside, and stolen by Jordan. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And that steal paid instant dividends.
No wasted time or motion getting out on that fast break.
Passes it to Lyles. And Mack kicks to Hayward. It's stolen by Green. And Derek Favors picks up the foul.